Welcome back to Deriv Navigate Academy. Now, in this video, I'll be doing the accumulators option, okay? Most of you have really asked for this, and now I have found a document that explains it in detail, okay? Now, let us start. All right, the first thing, introduction, okay? So we'll begin with the introduction to trading financial accumulator options with Deriv. Now, in this video, in this series for accumulators, first we'll begin with the theory part to understand the intricate details, and then later we'll do the practicals, okay? So let us first understand what are accumulators and how do we deal with them, okay? Now, as I've seen this introduction, this document has been developed by Vince, all right? Let us continue. Now, there you have the disclaimer. You can just continue, okay? Table of contents. This is what we'll cover, all right? Please listen carefully. First, we'll begin with the introduction, and then we will see how to choose your growth rate when you're trading accumulators, how to calculate your risk and reward. We'll have two examples. We'll look at manual profit taking, how to do automatic profit taking, expiration of an option, short-term options, statistics, technical analysis and charting, full fair transparency, strategies on accumulator options, where we look on money management, taking profit, keeping emotions in check, and finally summary, okay? So we'll cover accumulators in detail. You'll understand it in detail, all right? So let us start. So in this first part of the video, we'll begin with the introduction. Now, with accumulator options, all right, your payout will grow exponentially as long as the current spot price stays within a set range from the previous spot price, all right? We will see this. Now, you will need to close the trade before it hits the upper or lower barrier of this range to secure your payout. Let us see an example. As you see, this is a contract that has been sold, okay? As you can see, so for you to experience a profit, okay, you need to close it before it hits the upper or lower barrier, all right? And your payout will grow as long as the current spot price stays within a range from the previous spot price. So you must close before it hits the barriers, all right? So it should not hit any of the barriers. And as you can see, here's the example. If it hits this barrier, you're out. If it hits this barrier, you are out, okay? Now, with an accumulator option, your risk is known ahead of time. The maximum risk is your initial stake, okay? The maximum risk is your initial stake. For example, $5. There is no margin or maintenance requirements like in MT5, all right? The upside on profit on an accumulator is not fixed and can grow exponentially as long as the upper or lower barrier is not touched. That is the best part. Please listen once again. The upside or profit of an accumulator, okay, is not fixed. Okay, so the profit in accumulators is not fixed. It is not like 85%, 66%, no. It can grow exponentially as long as this upper or lower barrier is not touched. Okay, so that is one thing that you should put into consideration when you're trading it. Now, the maximum profit is currently capped at 230 ticks when the growth rate is set to 5%. Okay, hit that and your accumulator option will automatically expire, adding any profits to your account. There are also there's a $10,000 cap on the potential payout from a single trade. Now, if your earnings hit that ceiling, your trade will close automatically and the earnings will go straight to your account, okay? So the maximum profit you can get, the maximum, it is capped at 230 ticks. Okay, even though it does not have a limit, there must be a certain barrier, all right? So the maximum profit is capped at 230 ticks when the growth rate is set to 5%. When you hit that, the accumulator will automatically expire and any profit you might have experienced will be automatically deposited into your account. But the main takeaway is that you should ensure no barrier is touched, okay? As you can see, this is a successful accumulator option trade. As you can see, this is where they placed the trade, okay? And this is where they closed it. As you can see, no barrier has been touched. Okay, so that is the main thing that you should put into consideration. But don't worry, we'll see this once again in detail. All right, now, accumulator options give you the chance to potentially profit from a market by predicting if the current market will stay within a set range. Okay, so in accumulators, it's not like trading rise and fall over. Okay, so it's not like trading rise and fall or trading call and put. Your work in accumulators is to predict that the market will stay within a certain range and that these barriers will not be touched. Okay, so you're predicting the market as long as this chart stays within this barrier and does not hit the limits of the barrier, you will experience your profit. And once again, there is no limit. So that is the good thing about accumulators. Okay, so ensure the current market stays within a set range. And when you see the market does not want to stay within a set range, close your trade immediately, or unless you want to experience a loss. Okay? All right, let us continue. Now, accumulator options are currently offered on Deriv indices. Okay, as you know, you have synthetic indices, we have step indices. All right. Now, most of you have explained this in majority of my videos. You have indices, and indices you have things like volatilities, we have step indices and minimum. All right, let us continue. Accumulator options are offered on Deriv indices, okay, with plans to expand to other markets in due course. Okay, Deriv wants to expand this to other markets. All right. Now, currently you can trade the popular Deriv volatility indices, the one I usually advise most of you to do. Okay, volatility indices are the best indices you can major in. Okay, so currently you can trade the popular Deriv volatility indices, which vary from the less volatile 10 index to the very volatile 100 index. Deriv indices, you can be traded 24/7, 365 days a year with constant volatility. That is the benefit of trading indices. You can trade them every day for every single minute, every single hour of the year. All right. Now, this makes them perfect for traders worldwide, allowing you to trade whenever it's convenient for you without the need to wait for the usual market hours. Okay? Choose your growth rate. Let us see this. Now, in addition to selecting the underlying index to decide the level of volatility you wish to trade, you can also set your growth rate at 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, or 5%. Okay? So, step indices, first of all, select the index you want to trade. Okay, select the level of volatility you wish to trade. Another thing, you can set your growth rate to 1%, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, this choice is made when you open your contract and it's fixed, meaning you can't change it during an ongoing trade. Let us continue now. Risk and reward. All right, now if you want to go for a higher growth rate, remember that it leads to a narrower range. Again, we are just going through the theory, but we'll understand it when you go to practicals, okay? Now, simply put, with the higher growth rate, the likelihood of your option expiring with no value goes up, okay? Now, however, the flip side is that your potential profits are also higher. Now, it's the classic trading dilemma, balancing risk and reward. That is the one thing that challenges a lot of traders. How do you balance risk and reward, all right? Now, for traders who prefer less risk and want to reduce the chances of the accumulator option expiring worthless, going for a lower growth rate is the way to go, okay? For traders who prefer less risk, okay, and want to reduce the chances of the accumulator option expiring, please listen carefully, expiring worthless, going for a lower growth rate is the way to go. Let us see this. Now, growth rates, we have two examples, okay? We have this and this. So we have this first one, as you can see right here, which has a 5% growth rate, okay? As you can see, this is where you select the growth rate. Let me zoom in so that you can see carefully. If you open your Deriv Trader interface, you will see the growth rate here. So this is what you're speaking about, okay? As you can see, of the growth rate, you set your stake and you take profit. Once this take profit is hit, once again, the trade will be closed immediately. Now, as we have the 5% growth rate, and we have the 1% growth rate. As you can see, in the 5% growth rate, the barriers are very narrow. And remember, in accumulators, once the barrier is hit, the trade is closed immediately and you experience a loss. All right. So, but if you use, let me zoom in, if you use a 1% growth rate, as you can see, you have the space between the barriers is very large. So you can hold your trade for longer and experience a larger profit. Okay. So that is the tricky part of accumulators. Lower growth rates equal less risk. Higher growth rates equals higher risks. Okay, so this is a 1% growth rate. Now, after the entry point spot tick okay, after the entry spot tick, your stake will grow continuously by 5% for each tick, provided that the spot remains within the plus or minus 0.0049358253% of the previous spot price. They're basically just saying, as long as it stays between the barriers, okay? As you can see, at the top of the barrier is plus 0.583 and the bottom is minus. So you're just saying that you should ensure the chart or the trend stays within the barriers. So don't get confused, okay? Keep in mind that the 5% growth rate range is quite narrow, all right? Let us continue now. Now you're talking about the 1%. Now, after the entry spot tick, your stake will grow continuously by 1% for each tick, provided that the spot remains within the plus or minus 0.0064867741% of the previous spot price, okay? As you can see, the 1% growth has a wider trading range, okay? As you can see, the range is very large. It is much more convenient, okay? It is larger. Okay, so as you can see, the 1% growth rate has a wider trading range, which means a lower risk of a knockout. As you can see, the trading range is quite large, so the risk of a knockout is quite low. You can also select other growth rates between 1% and 5% for a more balanced risk-reward ratio, depending on your personal risk tolerance as a trader, okay? You can also select other growth rates. So you can select 2%, 3%, 4%, okay? For a more balanced risk-reward ratio, depending on your personal risk tolerance. If you can be able to tolerate the risk that comes with trading, if you can be able to tolerate the risk that accompanies the growth rate of 5%, well and good. Again, 4%, well and good. 3%, well and good. But it depends on your risk tolerance as a trader. Okay? Let us proceed. Now, I hope all of you are okay. So you have the manual profit taking, okay? So I don't want to make you guys bored, so I will make a part 2 of this video, which is available. Just click it, it will appear at the end of the video, so that we can continue, okay? But that is basically the first part of accumulators, of trading accumulators. It is a very nice market. Once you are able to understand the nuances of it, you will be okay. So in the next video, I'll be speaking about manual profit taking, okay? At the end of this video, you will see this part 2 of this video pinned, all right? And it is even in the description. And once again, it will appear at the top right corner of your screen. So make sure you go and watch it so that you get continuation. Do not stay for long without watching part 2 so that you don't get confused. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and it will be appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck.